शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै। नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ॐ नवो नवो भवति ॐ नवो नवो भवति जायमानोऽह्नाङ्केतुरुषसामेत्यग्रे भागं देवेभ्यो विदधात्यायन्त्र चन्द्रमा स्थिरति दीर्घमायुः। ॐ नमः परमहंसास्वादितचरणकमलचिन्मकरन्दाय भक्तजनमानसनिवासाय श्रीरामचन्द्राय ॐ। So first of all, Happy New Year. So on this day we are studying Ramayana, which is a very important, or rather very auspicious beginning to the year itself. So this has been coming for us from last year. We are carrying this forward. We have finished up to 69th Sarga of Balakanda, and now we have starting with 70th Sarga. So yesterday we ended on a very nice note. Janakopi Mahatejaha क्रियाधर्मेण तत्त्ववित् यज्ञस्य च सुताभ्यां च कृत्वा रात्रिमुवासः. So तत्त्ववित् क्रियाधर्मेण कृत्वा, so that tatvavit is a jnani, but then he undertook these karmas. Why? Because it was his kartavya karma. So exactly what is said in Bhagavad Gita, karmanaiva samsiddhim asthita janakadayah lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarhasi. Krishna says, at least for lokasangraha you should continue with karmas, kartavya karmas. So Janaka is exactly behaving in that way. Valmiki himself is saying. Another thing I said yesterday, so 4 days is left, so 3 days these people traveled, 1 day. So when Vishwamitra actually arrived, and that day, so Janaka told him, so 12 more days are left for the yaga. So actually, if you see, only about 8 days have been accounted for. So for some 4 days are left. So that account also will be settled in the next sarga in 71st sarga. It will be settled. We will see that. So we will start with 70th sarga for now. अथ सप्ततितमः सर्गः ततः प्रभाते जनकः कृतकर्मा महर्षिभिः उवाच वाक्यं वाक्यज्ञः शतानन्दं पुरोहितं ततः प्रभाते. The next night, previously they all spoke and then they met, they spoke and then everyone went to sleep. Vishwamitra also handed over Rama and Lakshmana to Dasharatha. We saw all that was over, everybody slept. Then the next morning, tatah prabhate, the next morning, Janakaha maharshibhihi kritakarma. So that days, whatever he was still in the yaga vrata, you should remember. So 12 days are not yet over. So that days, yagas, everything, so yajna rituals, he finished maharshibhihi kritakarma. Then uvacha vakyam shatanandam purohitam, to his purohita Shatananda, he spoke the following words. Vakyajnaha Janakaha. So he's expert in speaking, so appropriately speaking such kind of Janaka. Purohitam Shatanandam Uvacha. He spoke the following words to his Purohita, who is Shatananda. Bhrata mama mahateja viryavan ati dharmikaha kushadhvaja iti khyataha purim adhyavasat shubham varya phalakaparyantam piban nikshumatim nadim sankashyam punya sankasham vimanam pushkalam पुष्पकं तमहं द्रष्टुमिच्छामि यज्ञगोप्ता समेततः प्रीतिं सोपि महातेजा इमां भोक्ता मया सह. So bhrata mama mahateja, so my mahatejasvi bhrata is there, so my brother viryavan atidharmikaha, so he has great prowess, he himself is a very powerful person. Atidharmikaha, very dharmic he is. Kushadhvaja iti khyataha, so his name is Kushadhvaja, so he is famous by the name Kushadhvaja iti khyataha. So so Sankashyam Purim Adhyavasat. So you have to connect second shloka and third shloka. Sankashyam is there. That's the name of the Puri. Sankashyam Purim Adhyavasat. He lives in that Puri called Sankashyam Purim. Shubham Purim, very auspicious place. He's telling Shatananda. Why should he tell Shatananda? Shatananda is his Purohita. He is Purohita even to Kushadhvaja. Kushadhvaja knows him. Shatananda knows Kushadhvaja, but Tikakara is saying he's saying this to Shatananda so that others will hear, and slowly this message will reach Dasharatha. Perhaps he was also interested that Kushathwaja has 2 children, Dasharatha has 2 more children. So maybe he was also interested. So eventually he wanted this news to spread to Dasharatha, it seems. That's why he called Shatananda and he was telling these details as though Shatananda didn't know. Shatananda knew all this. Be that as it may, Kushathwaja iti khyataha. So Sankashyam Purim Adhyavasat. Shubham Purim, Sankashyam Purim Adhyavasat. Very nice, auspicious Puri city called Sankashya. In that place he is residing, that Kushathwaja. And how is that Puri? It is Varya Phalaka Paryantam. Varya Phalaka Paryantam is so they are nicely, each one is giving an explanation for this. What it means is, to that city, the edges of the city, or rather the boundaries of that city, Sankashya city, are having these moats, that's one small stream of water they put around the fort. So I happened to see Red Fort. I think I said this earlier. Red Fort also, just before Red Fort, you have that moat. So huge body in that. Now there is no more water, but perhaps water used to be there. So so Varya Phalaka Paryantam is in that fort of that city had these moats on which these phalakas, one kind of yantra vishesha. Vari is water, in the waters of that, in the moats of that fort, these phalakas were kept. It was a particular kind of a yantra, they are saying. Some kind of a, what should I say, some kind of a, what should I say, some yantram it was there, which was used to protect the city from Shatru, such kind of city. So Varya Phalaka Paryantam is, Paryanta is on its borders. So it is stretching up to Varya Phalaka, this city. That is, Varya Phalakas are kind of protecting this city. That's the meaning. Varya Phalaka Paryantam. So Ikshumatim Nadim Piban Adhyavasat. This Kushathwaja king is residing happily by drinking Ikshumati Nadi. That is, waters of Ikshumati Nadi. So very nicely, that very tasty waters perhaps. Ikshumatim Nadim Piban means Ikshumati Nadi Jalam Piban. So Adhyavasati, he is very nicely staying, happily living. Punya Sankasham Purim. It is Punya Sankasham. Punya Sankasham means so that Puri is looking like Swarga. How Swarga? Because Swarga is obtained by Punya, and the city also is looking as though if you do great Punya Karma only, you will live in this city. So Punya Sankasham Purim. Vimanamiva Pushpakam Vimanamiva. So that Puri is very beautiful and it has lot of wealth, etc. Like Pushpaka Vimana. He is saying that city itself is like Pushpaka Vimana. So he is giving, so Pushpaka Vimana, Tikakaras are also writing, very prasiddha, it is very famous. Kubera's Vahana it is. And then Kubera also receives a huge Vimana. So Kubera sometimes resides in it and goes here and there. Everybody knows. So but how do you and I know how Pushpaka Vimana looks? Maharshi himself, Valmiki himself will describe in one full sarga. He will describe Pushpaka Vimana in Sundarakanda. There we will see. So Pushpakam Vimanamiva Purim. That Puri is looking like a Pushpaka Vimana itself. So in such a kind of Puri, the Sankashyam Purim, Shubham Purim, Adhyavasati, he is living in that Sankashya Puri. All this he is saying not because Shatananda doesn't know. He wants this news to spread up to Dasharatha. Tamaham Drashtumichhami, that Kushathwaja I desire to see. He is saying, I want to see that Kushathwaja. That is, he is saying, okay, why don't you send some messengers and invite him also to the wedding. Tamaham Drashtumichhami. So you might ask, but didn't he come for Janaka's yaga? He is Janaka's own younger brother. So why didn't he come for the yaga? So he is telling Yajna Gopta. Yajna Gopta is whatever the accessories required or materials required for the yaga. He is staying in that city and supplying them. So he is looking after the supply of materials. Therefore, he is busy there. That's why he didn't physically come to the yaga, but he is participating. So Yajna Gopta, this Kushathwaja is Yajna Gopta. That is, he is protecting this yaga by supplying. Gopta is somebody who is protecting. But how is he protecting? By supplying the materials required for this yaga. In that city, these are available perhaps. So from there, he is supplying these materials. Therefore, he is in that city. He did not come for this yaga. That doesn't mean he is not participating. He is staying there and participating. And now that this Sita Vivaham is going to happen, it might be nice if he also comes. So Tataha Sahapi Pritim. So Pritim Maya Bhokta, Maya Saha Bhokta, Imam Pritim Maya Saha Bhokta. So he will also be partaking of this happiness, Priti that I am getting, that he should also partake, Maya Saha. So he also Saha Api Bhokta. So this Priti that I am getting due to Sita Vivaha, because he is my younger brother, he should also partake of this Priti. So I want to see him. That is, please send somebody to invite him. That's the meaning. Eva mukte tu vachane shatanandasya sannidho. आगताः केचिदव्यग्राः जनकस्तान् तान् समादिशत् एवमुक्ते वचने so evam vachane ukte sati, when these words have been spoken, when Shatanandasya sannidhau, in the presence of Shatananda, so Janaka said these words, and then at the same time what happened? Agataha kechid avyagraha agata, some people came there, some people who are avyagraha. Vyagra means somebody who's very agitated, disturbed, so not concentrated. These people are avyagraha, so they are very concentrated. That is, they are where they are experts in achieving what task is assigned to them without deviating from the task. Such kind of people came there. That is Janaka's own, own staff. Some officials perhaps they have come there. So Kechid avyagraha agata. At the same time, when Janaka was speaking about this proposal to invite Kushathwaja to Shatananda, at the same time these people came there. So those people know the king's wishes, perhaps they anticipate, and then immediately they arrived at that time. And then Janakaha tan samadishat. Janaka immediately instructed them that so Shatananda will give you some message, you take that message and go to Kushathwaja and invite him here. All that he Janakaha tan means those people, those avyagran, tan avyagran samadishat. He instructed them about what is to be done, etc. शासनात्तु नरेन्द्रस्य प्रययुः शीघ्रवाजिभिः समानेतुं नरव्याघ्रं विष्णुमिन्द्राज्ञया यथा. So Narendrasya shasanat, by the instructions of that king Janaka, so Shighravajibhihi prayayuhu, those people, those avyagraha, those officials of Janaka who are very alert, always they can accomplish whatever task is assigned to them, such kind of officials, Shighravajibhihi. So Vaji is horse, so on horses which can go very quickly. Shighravajibhihi prayayav. They went where? To that Kushadhwaja's place. And why? Naravyaghram samanetum. Naravyaghra is best amongst men. That is Kushadhwaja. He is the king of that place, Sankashya. So they went to that Sankashya Puri to invite this Kushadhwaja. So Naravyaghram samanetum. Samanetum means not just invite actually. Samanetum means to bring along with them. They will go, they will bring him along with them. And then Valmiki is giving an upama to this. These people followed Janaka's instructions to invite his brother. So his younger brother, Kushadhwaja is Janaka's younger brother. So Valmiki is giving a very apt Vedic example. So Vishnum Indragnyaya yatha. By Indra's orders, if Indra's officials go and invite Vishnu is called Upendra, Indra's younger brother in the Vedas. So if Indra gives instructions to his his Bhrityas to go and invite Upendra, that is Vishnu, then how will they go? These people also went like that. That is with that great respect, everything. So the king's brother, so he's also as great as the king himself. So with that respect, that love and courtesy, all that, these people also went and invited them. Sankashyam te samagamya dadurshuscha Kushadhwajam Yavedayan Yatha Vrittam Janakasya Chintitam. Sankashyam te means all those officials, those who went, they went on Shighravajibhihi, they went. So Sankashyam Samagamya, having reached Sankashya Puri, Kushadhwajam Dadrushuhu. So they saw Samagamya Dadrushuhu. They went there and saw Kushadhwaja. And then Nyavedayan Yathavrittam Janakasya Yathavrit. So Yathavrittam Nyavedayan. All that happened relating to Janaka, all the events that have happened, they narrated. Nyavedayan means they told him, they narrated to him all that has happened. And Janakasya Chintitamcha, whatever was desired of Janaka, that is Janaka said, now you also have to come here and participate in this Vivaha that is going to happen. You should also witness and be happy. This is Janaka's intention. Now very important here, so Janaka, he wants his younger brother to be a witness to this very happy occasion. Okay, the same thing later Dasharatha will tell. When Dasharatha has to, so the same means actually he will tell the opposite, but then that's why I'm trying to connect it. Dasharatha, when he declares Rama's Pattabhisheka, so people might, so he says, you might wonder, why am I saying now when Janaka, you should invite Janaka because he's the father-in-law, to Rama in fact, and then to all his daughter-in-laws, he's the father. So you have to invite Janaka and then you have to invite Kekaya Raja. Why are you not waiting till them, you might ask. So so Dasharatha says they will listen to it later. So it is a very happy news for them also, but they will listen to it later. We will see all that charcha there. But anyway, in contrast, Valmiki is showing now itself that Janaka, he waits for his brother to come and then he goes and approaches Dasharatha. We will see. So here, Janakasya Chintitam. Janakasya Chintitam means Janaka's intention. That is, Janaka's intention was to invite Kushadhwaja for this marriage, and then all the further ceremonies afterwards. First Kushadhwaja, let him come and then let me do all this. So that was the Chintita, that was the intention of Janaka. तद्वृत्तं नृपतिः श्रुत्वा दूतश्रेष्ठैर्महाजवैः आज्ञया तु नरेन्द्रस्य आजगाम कुशध्वजः. So नृपतिः कुशध्वजः तद्वृत्तं श्रुत्वा, having heard all that transpired, the story he heard. So how did he know that दूतश्रेष्ठैः महाजवैः? So those very quick traveling dutas narrated to him. Dutashreshthas also there. So they are great messengers. These people narrated very nicely. Quickly they went there and narrated the story to Kushadhwaja. From them he heard it. Dutashreshthaihi mahajavaihi tadvruttam shrutva nripatihi narendrasya agnyaya, by Janaka's agnya ajagama, he came. Kushadhwajaha narendrasya, that is Janakasya agnyaya Mithilam ajagama, he came to that Mithilapuri. Sadadarsha mahatmanam janakam dharmavatsalam sobhivadya shatanandam janakam chati dharmikam. Very nicely. So you see Valmiki, he's first taking Janaka's name, but actually what transpired is he first approached Shatananda and then he approached Janaka. So as I am speaking, I get this thought, maybe this is because he has that great love towards his elder brother, that is Janaka, but then protocol dictates at first he has to pay courtesies to his Purohita. So Shatananda is Kushadhwaja's Purohita also. So that respect towards Kushadhwaja, towards Shatananda is there, and love towards Janaka is there. So how should Valmiki show? He is telling, Sadadarsha Mahatmanam Janakam Dharmavatsalam. So that very Dharmika king Janaka, he saw this Kushadhwaja, Sadadarsha. That is, he had a darshan of that Mahatma Janaka, his elder brother. But then how? Saha Shatanandam Abhivadya Dadarsha. First he saw Shatananda, he did pranama to him, and then he went and had darshan of Janaka. So Shatanandam Abhivadya Janakancha Atidharmikam. So Janakancha Abhivadya. So Shatanandam Abhivadya Janakam Dadarshacha Janakam Atidharmikam Janakam Abhivadya. So he first did pranama to Shatananda, then he saw Janaka and then did pranama to him also. Rajarham Paramam Divyam Asanam Sodhyarohata. So Rajarham Paramam Divyam Asanam. So Adhyarohata. This Kushadhwaja sat on a asanam which was offered to him by Janaka. So Rajarham, it is a very high asana. So king's brother, equal status, he is also a king first of all of that Nagari, and then his king's brother also. So Rajarham, that is a very uchita asana he offered to Kushadhwaja, and Kushadhwaja also Adhyarohata. He what should I say? He climbed on it. That is, he sat on that asana. So Divyam Asanam, very, very divine, so very resplendent asanam perhaps, on that he sat down. Paramam Divyam Asanam Saha Kushadhwajaha Adhyarohata Upavishta Ubhautau tu Bhratarau Amitadyuti. So Upavishta Ubhautau tu Bhratarav Amitadyuti Preshayama Satur Virau Munishreshtham Mantrishreshtham Sudamanam. So Upavishtav Upavishtav, those two brothers Kushadhwaja and Janaka, having sat down, Upavishtav. So Bhratarau, those two brothers. Amitadyuti is also Dvivachana. This Amitadyuti, that the Dirgham is there, that is Dvivachana. So both of them had great splendor about them. So those kind of two brothers. Preshayamasa Tuhu Virau, those Virau, both of them are Viras. They both sent. So Preshayamasa Tuhu means both of them sent whom? Mantrishreshtham Sudamanam. So their Mantri, Janaka's Mantri was called Sudamana. So he was a great Mantri Shreshtham. So maybe he also had a cabinet of ministers like Dasharatha had. So he is the best amongst those people in the cabinet. So Sudamanam Mantri Shreshtham Preshayamasa Tuhu. They sent him. Where? They sent him to Dasharatha, that he is telling. Aupakaryam sa gatva tu raghunam Kulavardhanam Dadarsha Shirasachainam Abhivadyedam Abravit. Aupakaryam Saha is that so there is one shloka we missed. Gacha Mantripate Shighram Ikshvakum Amita Prabham Atmajaisaha Durdharsham Anayaswa Samantrinam. So Gacha Mantripate, hey great Mantri, Gacha you go, then Shighram Ikshvakum Amita Prabham. So Shighram Gacha, very quickly you go, and then Ikshvakum Amitaprabham, that Ikshvaku, that is that king Dasharatha there, he is coming in Ikshvaku's lineage, Amitaprabham, so he has great luster, everything, so that Amitaprabham, Atmajai Saha, so Duradharsham also, he is very powerful, he is invincible king, Duradharsham, Atmajai Saha, Samantrinam Anayaswa, so go and invite him along with his ministers and his sons. So that the Durdharsham Dasharatham Samantrinam Atmajai Saha Anayasva. Anayasva means you bring him here, you invite him respectfully, you bring him here. That's the meaning. औपकार्यां स गत्वा तु रघूणां कुलवर्धनं ददर्श शिरसा चैनम् अभिवाद्येदमब्रवीत्. So you see, even today the modern practice, first of all you must have noted that so only Dasharatha and those ministers, those names are there. The names of the wives of Dasharatha is not mentioned. So they say among Kshatriya's lineage, at least in Ikshvaku's lineage, the practice is that women don't go to the wedding of the son. So they will see the daughter-in-law only when the daughter-in-law comes home. So to the wedding per se, the women don't go. From the son's side, they don't go. And we see, like I said this earlier also, some families in Andhra practice this. Even Kshatriya families still have this practice. The women don't go to the son's side wedding. So nobody in the son's side, no woman from the son's side, from the groom's side will go to the wedding of the groom. Only all the women that you see there in those weddings will be women from the bride's side. Anyway, that is also here, it's hinted, it's not explicitly mentioned, but then you don't see a reference to any of these queens here. You will only see that when they went to Ayodhya, these queens saw the brides. Be that as it may. So, and then also another practice is, the guy's side come to the bride's house for, so to make the match, for that fixing that match, the groom's family comes to the bride's family. That's why, so Janaka sent him, and then officially the proposal has to be made, which will be made in this sarga. So Vasishtha will ask, so you therefore please give Sita in marriage to Rama, that he is going to ask, but you should go there and ask. Therefore he sends his minister, Janaka sends his minister to invite Dasharatha here, so that his official proposal can be made. And then this mantri, actually his prime minister perhaps, Mantri Shreshtha, so that mantri goes there, Sudamana Aupakaryam sa gatva Raghunam Kulavardhanam. So Aupakaryam gatva, Aupakaryam is so that Shibira, that camp wherever Dasharatha is staying, they provided them some place to reside. So Aupakarya is that place where they are residing, that camp, he went there, Agatva Raghunam Kulavardhanam Dadarsha. So he saw this Dasharatha, who's Raghunam Kulavardhanam. He is the upholder of that Raghu lineage. So that Dasharatha he saw. So Dadarsha Shirasacha Enam Abhivadya. So he saw him and then he did pranama, Shirasa Abhivadya, by his head he did namaskaram, and then idam abravit, he spoke the following words. Ayodhyadhipate Veera Vaideho Mithiladhipaha Satvam Drashtum Vyavasitaha Sopadhyaya Purohitam. So Ayodhyadhipate, he Veera, he Ayodhyadhipate, he Dasharatha, the ruler of Ayodhya, Vaidehaha Mithiladhipaha. So this Vaideha, who is Mithila king, Vaidehaha Mithiladhipaha Satvam Drashtum Vyavasitaha. So he is desirous of seeing you. He is waiting there. He is desirous of seeing you. Sopadhyaya Purohitam. So Tvam Sopadhyaya Purohitam Drashtum Vyavasitaha. You, along with your Upadhyayas, your priests, your Purohitas, he is waiting to see you there. Mantri Shrestha Vachashrutva Raja Sarshi Ganastatha Sabandhuragamat Tatra Janako Yatra Vartate. So Mantri Shrestha Vachashrutva, having heard those words of that Mantri Shrestha. So Mantri Shrestha is an adjective. His name is Sudamana. So Sudamana's words having heard, Raja, that the Raja Dasharatha, and Sarshi Ganaha Tatha, along with all the rishis there, that is all the rishis in his court, they also came, along with all of them. Sabandhuhu, along with all his relatives. Agamat Tatra, Agamat Tatra means where did he go? Janako Yatra Vartate, Yatra Janakaha Vartate, Tatra Agamat. So where Janaka is residing, that is Janaka's palace perhaps. So he went there. Janaka, this Dasharatha, along with his Purohitas and Bandhavas, he went there. Raja cha Mantri Sahitaha Sopadhyaya Sabandhavaha Vakyam Vakya Vidam Shreshtaha Vaideham Idam Abravit. Raja cha Mantri Sahitaha Sopadhyayaha Sabandhava. This Raja, along with his Bandhavas, his Upadhyayas and Mantris, Vakyam Vaideham Idam Abravit. Idam Vakyam Vaideham Abravit. So he spoke the following words to that Vaideha, that is to Janaka, he spoke the following words. So Vakyavidam Shreshtaha Dasharathaha, Raja Dasharathaha, whose Vakyavidam Shreshtaha, he spoke the following words. Viditam te Maharaja Ikshvaku Kuladaivatam Vakta Sarveshu Krityeshu Vasishtho Bhagavan Rishihi Vishwamitrabhyanugnatas Saha Sarvair Maharshibhihi Esha Vakshati Dharmatma Vasishtho Me Yathakramam Tushnim Bhute Dasharathe Vasishtho Bhagavan Rishihi Vacha Vakyam Vakyagno Vaideham Sapurodhasam. So he is telling Viditam te Maharaja, hey Maharaja Janaka, Viditam, it is well known, you must be knowing that this Vasishtha is Ikshvaku Kula Daivatam. he is the, for us Ikshvaku kings, this Vasishtha is the god, he is telling. So Vasishtha Ikshvaku kula daivatam viditam te, you must be knowing, it is very well known in the world that Ikshvaku kings consider Vasishtha as their Bhagavan, that is they give him a lot of respect, that Vasishtha. Then and then Sarveshu Krityeshu Vakta, this Bhagavan Rishihi Vasishtha, he is Sarveshu Krityeshu Vakta, for all our works he is the spokesman, that is for everything that is good for us, he is the one who speaks and kind of arranges for our welfare always. And that Vasishtha Vishwamitrabhyanujñataha sarvaihi maharshibhihi saha, so Vasishtha vakshyati, that Dharmatma Vasishtha, so Esha vakshyati, me yathakramam vakshyati. So that Vasishtha, he will speak. What will he speak? He will speak about my lineage, and then yathakramam vakshati. So my lineage in that order, right from the beginning till me, that order. So that lineage Vasishtha will tell you. And then Vishwamitrabhyanujñataha. So this Vasishtha, after obtaining concordance of Vishwamitra, that is Vishwamitra and Vasishtha decided, and then all the Maharshis also gave their approval. Therefore Vasishtha will speak, he is saying. That is, all of them were happy about the proposal, all of them gave their acceptance. Therefore, this Vasishtha is going to now speak about the lineage and then officially ask for this wedding to happen. So Esha Vakshyati Dharmatma, this Dharmatma Vasishtha, Esha means this Vasishtha whose Dharmatma Vakshyati, me Yathakramam Vakshyati. So my lineage in that order, Yathakramam, he will tell, he is telling. Yathakramam you can also take that because it is required. So commentators are saying in the marriage, you should know the side, this side and that side, who's there. So 10 generations at least you should know, it seems. So therefore, because that is the rule, so Vasishtha is now going to kind of tell the names of my people in my lineage. Tushnim bhute dasharathe vasishtho bhagavan rishihi uvacha vakyam vakyajño vaideham sapurodhasam. So Vaideha and his Purohitas are there in that assembly. To them this Vasishtha Bhagavan Rishihi Vakyajñaha, so he is expert in speaking, that Vakyajñaha Rishihi Vasishtha Vakyam Uvacha, he spoke the following words. And when did he speak? Dasharathe Tushnim Bhute, when Dasharatha spoke all that he said, and then he became silent. He said Vasishtha will speak now on behalf of us, we never speak. Vasishtha is so venerated by us, he is always the one who speaks on behalf of us. So Vasishtha will speak, he said, and then he became silent. And then now Vasishtha took over and he said the following words to Janaka and all his, Sabha, those Sabha Sadasyas are there. So he speaks to them. Avyakta Prabhavo Brahma Shashvato Nitya Avyayaha Tasman Marichis Sanjagne Maricheh Kashyapasutaha Avyakta Prabhavaha Brahma. So Brahma ji, Chaturmukha Brahma, he is Avyakta Prabhavaha. Avyakta you should not confuse with Sankhya's Avyakta etc. Tilakakara is telling Avyakta here is Maya Shabalitam Brahma. So Shuddha Brahma is not capable of giving birth to this Jagat. Shuddha Brahma is not Jagat Karanam. Maya Shabalitam Brahma is considered to be Jagat Karanam. From that Maya Shabalitam means Brahman empowered by that Maya. So he becomes now Saguna Brahman. The Maya Shabalitam Brahman is one word, Saguna Brahman is one word. Technically they say Maya Shabalitam Brahma. That Maya Shabalitam Brahma is called Avyakta. And then Avyakta, why? Because so there is no differentiation till that point. Only all creation is now going to start. So at that point you cannot make any difference. So Avyaktaha, so Avyakta Prabhavaha Brahma. This Brahmaji was born from Avyakta. From that Avyakta, this Brahmaji was born. And then he Shashvataha Nityaha Avyayaha. So and Tilakakara is telling all these are very relative terms. You should not take that Brahmaji is absolutely Shashvata, absolutely Nitya, etc. Relatively in comparison with us mortals, human beings, he is also mortal, but in comparison to our human beings on earth, Brahma is as though Shashvata, he is as though for always he is living. It seems to be like that. Nityaha, he is living. So Shashvataha and Nityaha is he does not have an end. You should take it that way. And Avyayaha is so whenever you look at him, it looks like his term is not going to come to an end. It looks like that. The perception is also like that. In fact, also he is like that. And then he is actually everlasting. But all these are relative terms you should take. Tilakakara is telling. So Shiromani Kara has 4 or 5 meanings for Avyakta. Very nice meanings. I wish I had that time. So Avyakta Prabhavaha, Navyaktaha, Kaishchid Jnataha. So Prabhavaha, Janma Karanam, Karani Bhutam, Karanibhuta Matradihi Yasya Sa Swayambhuhi Ityarthaha. So Avyakta Prabhavaha means that Brahma, whose birth was not seen by anybody. that is that Brahmaji he is telling. Like that he is giving many meanings. So let me just say, so ad vasudevad vyaktam prakatyam yasya tad avyaktam. Avyakta means avyakta. So at vyaktaha. So that is vasudevad vyaktaha. So vasudevad vyaktam prakatyam, whose birth is from Vasudeva. That is from Vasudeva's nabhi when Kamala was born. In that Kamala this Brahmaji was born. Therefore avyakta means born from Vasudeva through that nabhi Kamala. That is the meaning of avyakta prabhavaha Brahma he is telling. Kincha avyaktam pradhanam prabhavati prakatita gunavatvena prakatayati. So avyaktam is pradhanam, prabhavati means prakatayati. Avyakta prabhavaha means avyakta is that pradhanam, that sattva rajas tamo guna mishrita, one particular thing they say is there. This is according to Sankhyas, and somebody has to stir it, and this Brahmaji is the one who's stirring that balance of sattva rajas tamo gunas, which is causing the creation. So this avyakta prabhavaha is Brahma who stirs the avyakta. That is one meaning he is telling. And then having said all this, let me cover the fourth meaning also. Kincha avyaktam paramatma tanu prakasha bhutam param brahma tasmat prabhavaha yasya saha praja sarjanartham grihita rajogunakam paramatma prakasha bhutam parabrahmeva ityarthaha. So again, this is a very this is the contention that these people, all dualists, put against Advaitins. They say what Advaitins see as Nirguna Brahma is nothing but the Kanti of that Bhagavan's Deha, Bhagavan, Krishna, Rama, whatever you call. So these people Ramanandis call as Rama. So this Shiromani Kara seems to be from that parampara anyway. So Shiromani Kara is telling there is one Kanti that is coming from the body of the Ishvara of Bhagavan. That Kanti is mistaken by Advaitins as Nirguna Brahma. And this therefore from the Kanti of that Saguna Brahma. So they don't say Saguna Brahma, Nirguna Brahma. They say Bhagavan, and then the Bhagavan's luster is seen as Nirguna Brahman. So they say Advaitins are mistaking. They are just seeing the outer shine. If you go beyond, then you will see actually there is one Bhagavan also. So like Surya Mandala, from here if you see, it seems to be there is only sun rays and all that. But they say inside there is one more Surya Narayana. You should not stop just at the outer Kanti, etc. Anyway, he is telling this avyakta prabhavaha means this Brahma was born from that Kanti of that Paramatma. So therefore, he is avyakta prabhavaha. So anyway, avyakta prabhavaha Brahma shashvataha nitya avyayaha tasman marichihi sanjagne. From that Brahmaji, this Marichi was born. Maricheh Kashyapa sutaha. That Marichi's son was Kashyapa. Vivaswan Kashyapa jagne. Manur Vaivasvata Smrtaha Manuh Prajapatih Purmum Ikshvakuscha Manosutaha Tamikshvakum Ayodhyayam Rajanam Vidhipurvakam Ikshvakostu Suta Shriman Kukshirityeva Vishrutaha. So Vivaswan's son was Vivasvat Kashyapa Vivaswan Kashyapa Jagne. So Brahmaji gave birth to Marichi. From Brahmaji, this Marichi was born. From Marichi, Kashyapa was born. From Kashyapa, Vivaswan was born. Manuhu Vaivasvata Smrtaha. Manu was born from that Vivaswan. Manuh Prajapatihi Purvam Ikshvakuscha Manu. So Purvam Prajapatihi. This Manu was originally a Prajapati. So he was the father of many species of people. So all human beings are supposed to have been born from Manu. So Manuhu Prajapatihi, and then Purvam Prajapati, and then Ikshvakuscha Manosutaha. So Manu's son was Ikshvaku. Tam Ikshvakum Ayodhyayam Rajanam Vidhi Purvakam. This Ikshvaku was the first king of Ayodhya. Ayodhyayam Purvakam Rajanam Vidhi. Tam Ikshvakum, that Ikshvaku you know, Vidhi, He Janaka. So please understand, please know that this Ikshvaku was the first king of this Ayodhya kings. That Ikshvaku was the first person. Ikshvakostu Suta Shriman Kukshirityeva Vishrutaha. Kuksheratmaja Shriman Vikukshirutpapadyata. Vikukshestu Mahateja Banah Putrah Pratapavan. Banaschitu Mahateja Anaranyah Pratapavan. Anaranya Pruthur Jagne Trishankustu Pruthorapi. Trishankor Abhavat Putro Dundhumaro Mahayashaha. Dundhumaran Mahateja Yuvanashvo Maharathaha. Yuvanashvo Sutaschasin Mandhata Prithvi Patihiman Dhatustu Suta Shriman Shriman Susandhir Udapadyata Susandherapi Putra Udvau Dhruva Sandhif Prasenajit. So, and then Ikshvakostu Sutaha Shriman Kukshihi. So from that Ikshvaku's son, the Shriman Kukshihi was born. So from Ikshvaku's son. So Ikshvakostu Sutaha, Ikshvaku's son was Shriman Kukshihi. So his name is Kukshihi iti Vishrutaha. So he is famous by the name Kukshi. He is Shriman, very famous khyati he had, or a lot of wealth he had, you can say. Kukshehe Atmajaha Shriman Vikukshihi Udapadyata. Udapadyata means was born. So Kukshehe Atmajaha, so Kuksha's son, Kukshi's son was Shriman Vikukshihi. So he was also very famous. Shriman, fame. Shri you can take as fame here. Vikukshi was born. Vikukshestu Mahateja Banaha Putraha Pratapavan. Vikukshi's son was Mahatejasvi Banaha, and then he's Pratapavan, great prowess he had. Banasya tu Mahateja Anaranyah Pratapavan. Banasya putraha Anaranyah, he is also Pratapavan, Mahatejasvi. Anaranyat Pruthuhu Jagne, from Anaranya Pruthu was born. Trishankustu Pruthorapi, from Pruthu Trishanku was born. Trishankoho Abhavat Putraha Dundhumaro Mahayashaha. So from Trishankoho means to Trishanku, one Putraha Abhavat, one son was born whose name was Dundhumaraha. Dundhumaraha Mahayasha, he has great fame. That, and then that is, his name is Dundhumara, and he was very famous. That Dundhumaraha Mahayashaha, Dundhumara Mahateja Yuvanashva Maharathaha. From Dundhumara, this Mahatejasvi Yuvanashva he was also Maharathi. That Yuvanashva was born. Yuvanashva Sutaschasin Mandhata Prithvipatihi. From Yuvanashva's son was Mandhata, who was a great king, Prithvipatihi. And then Mandhatustu Sutaha Shriman Susandhihi Udapadyata. So Mandhatuhu Sutaha means Mandhata's son, and he is Mandhata's son was born Udapadyata, and his name was Susandhihi. And then Susandherapi Putrau Dhruvasandhihi Prasenajit. Susandhi had two sons, Dhruvasandhi and Prasenajit. Yajasvi Dhruvasandhestu Bharato Namanamataha. Bharatattu Mahateja Asito Namajayata Yajasvi Dhruvasandhestu. That Dhruvasandhi, he did a lot of yajnas. That Dhruvasandhi's son was Bharata. So Dhruvasandhehe Putraha Bharato Nama Namataha. So Dhruvasandhi's son was Bharata. He was famous by the name Bharata. And then Bharatattu Mahateja Asito Nama Jayata. From that Bharata was his Mahatejasvi Asita was born. Asito Nama Jayata means his Mahatejasvi, who was named Asita or who was known by the name Asita, was Jayata, was born. Yasyete Pratirajana Udapadyanta Shatravaha Haihayastala Janghascha Shurascha Shashabindavaha Yasya Ete Asitasya. So what is his name? Asita. So from that Asita to that Asita, Yasya Ete, so that Asita is, this is that Asita to whom Pratirajanaha Udapadyanta Shatravaha. So Shatravaha Pratirajanaha Udapadyanta. To this Asita, many Shatrus were born. That is, this Asita had many Shatrus. Shatravaha Pratirajanaha. Pratirajanaha, they had claims on this Ayodhya. They wanted to fight and win over this kingdom. They wanted to win over. Therefore, Pratirajanaha Shatravaha Udapadyanta. So Shatrus were born. Shatrus were born means he had Shatrus. These people looked upon him as their Shatru. That's the idea. That's why we say Ajata Shatruhu means somebody to whom Shatru is not yet born. That is, this person does not have any Shatrus. That's the meaning. This Asita, to this Asita, Shatrus were born. That is, this Asita had some Shatrus. That is, those people looked upon him as a Shatru. You should take it that way. What are their names? Haihaya and Haihayaha, Talajanghaha, Shuraha, Shashabindavaha. These are all their names. So Haihaya, Talajangha, Shura and Shashabindu. These are the names of those kings who looked upon Asita as their enemy. Tanshchasa Pratyudhyanvai Yudhe Raja Pravasitaha Himavantam Upagamya Bharyabhyam Sahitastada. So Tanshcha Pratyudhyanvai Yudhe Raja Pravasitaha. Tan means all those enemies that have been mentioned. Tan Pratyudhyanvai Saha Raja, that Raja Pratyudhyanvai. So he fought them in a battle. Pratyudhyan means he fought them back in a fight, in a war. Yudhe, and then Yudhe Pravasitaha. So he lost the war and he was banished from his kingdom. And having been banished, this Asitaha, having been banished, Himavantam Upagamya Bharyabhyam Sahitaha Tada Himavantam Upagamya. So he went there. Upagamya Pravasitaha, that is, he was banished and then he went to Himalayas. He went there along with his two wives, Bharyabhyam Sahitaha. Asito. So, and then again Upagamya, having gone there, Asitaha Alpabalaha Raja Kaladharmam Upeivan. So Himavantam Upagamya, having reached that Himalayas, so this Raja who was Alpabala, who was not so powerful also, that Asitaha Alpabalaha Raja Kaladharmam upeyivan. So he obtained Kaladharma, that is, he passed away. Having reached Himalayas along with his 2 wives, he passed away. Dvechasya bharye garbhinyo babhuvuriti shrutihi. So it is known, hey Janaka, Vasishtha is telling this to Janaka, hey Janaka, it was heard that by the time this Raja died, his 2 wives are already pregnant. Dvechasya bharye garbhinyo babhuvuhu. So those bharyas, 2 bharyas of him became pregnant. Iti shrutihi. It was heard like that those 2 wives of that Asita became pregnant by the time he died. Eka garbha vinashartham sapatni sagarandadau ततः शैलवरे रम्ये बभूवाभिरतो मुनिः भार्गवच्यवनो नाम हिमवन्तमुपाश्रितः. So of those 2 wives, eka sapatnyai garbhavinashartham sagaram dadau. Of those 2 wives, one of them, sapatnyai garbhavinashartham sagaram dadau. Sapatnyai sagaram dadau. So sapatnyai means to her co-wife, that is to her, that sapatni sagaram dadau. Gara means poison and sagara means something filled with poison. So she gave that her co-wife some food that was filled with poison. Sagaran dadau sapatni. To that sapatni she gave sagara. Why? Garbhavinashartham. She intended that she should not, that she should not deliver. Only my son should be born. Something like that she had intention. So Garbhavinashartham, for eliminating the garbha of that sapatni, she gave sagara to that sapatni. That is, she gave some food mixed with poison. ततः शैलवरे रम्ये बभूवुराभिरतो मुनिः भार्गवच्यवनो नाम हिमवन्तमुपाश्रितः. ततः, thereafter, after that incident of poisoning and all that Shailavare Ramye Shailavare, to that very beautiful mountain peaks of Himalayas, Munihi Babhuva, one Muni came there. That one Muni, Abhirataha Munihi, one Muni who was interested in the beauty of Himalayas, etc. So he came there, and Bhargavachyavano Nama Munihi. So his name was Chyavana and he was a Bhargava. So he came in Bhargava Gotra perhaps. So Bhargavaha Chyavanaha Himavantam Upashritaha. This Bhargavaha Chyavanaha is Shailavare Ramye Abhirataha. He was interested in those mountain peaks of Himalayas, and then therefore Himavantam Upashritaha. He came to those Himalaya mountain. This Chyavana you can take as that, there is a famous Ayurveda Muni, they say his name was Chyavana. That Chyavana's formula is what is called as Chyavana Prasha. Prasha is something to be eaten. So Chyavana Prasha is something this Chyavana Maharshi gave the formula. They say like that, maybe it's the same person. So he was interested in all those, herbs, everything available in Himalayas. Therefore he went. He just happened to go to Himalayas at that time when the poisoning of Sapatni happened. One Patni poisoning the other. At that time, this Chyavana happened to go to Himalayas. Tatra Chaika Mahabhaga Bhargavam. Tatra Chaika Mahabhaga Bhargavam Devavarchasam Vavande Padmapatrakshi Kankshanti Sutamuttamam. So Tatra Cha Eka Mahabhaga. So of those 2 people, Eka Mahabhaga, one lady of those 2, that is of those 2 wives, so of those 2 widows now, one of them, Bhargavam Devavarchasam Vavande. So she approached that Bhargava, that is that in that Bhrugu's lineage he is coming, this Chyavana. So to that Bhargava, Devavarchasam, so he was having luster like a Devata, he was shining like a Devata. Bhavande, Padmapatrakshi, Bhavande. So that lady was very beautiful. She had beautiful lotus petal-like eyes. That Eka Mahabhaga, Bhavande. So she did Namaskara to that Chyavana. She approached him and did Namaskara. Kankshanti Sutam Uttamam. So Uttamam Sutam Kankshanti Bhavande. So she was desirous of a very nice son. So she was desirous of that, but she knew that she was poisoned, and therefore out of that state of helplessness, Vavande, she approached him and took shelter at him, did pranama, etc. Tam rishim sabhyupagamya kalindi chabhyavadayat satam abhyavadad vipraha putrepsum putrajanmani tam rishim Sa Abhyupagamya. So her name was Kalindi. That lady who was poisoned, her name is Kalindi. That Kalindi Tam Rishim, that is Chyavana Rishim, Sa Kalindi Abhyupagamya, having approached him, Abhyavadayacha. So having done pranama to him also. So she having approached Abhyupagamya Abhyavadayat. So having approached him, she did namaskara to him. That Kalindi. Satam abhyavadad vipraha putrepsum putrajanmani. So saha Chyavanaha tam kalindim. So saha vipraha Chyavanaha tam Putrepsum, that is Kalindim Putrajanmani Abhyavadat. So that Chavana Rishi, Vipraha, that Brahmana or Rishi Chavana, so he spoke Abhyavadat, Tam Abhyavadat, he spoke to her. Her means whom? Putrepsum, she who was desirous of a son. To her he spoke. And this Vipraha, what did he speak about? Putra Janmani Abhyavad. He spoke about Putra Janma. That is, he was, now he's going to tell that don't worry, you will get a son. So about that he is going to say. So those words he spoke to that Kalindi who was herself desirous of a child. तव कुक्षौ महाभागे सुपुत्रस्सु महाबलः महावीर्यो महातेजा अचिरात् संजनिष्यति. So हे महाभागे, हे महा so hey Mahabhage, yeah, hey Mahabhage, hey fortunate lady, don't worry, don't grieve. So tava kukshau suputraha sumahabalaha achirat sanjanishyati. Don't worry, achirat, in a very short time. So you don't even have to wait long. So in a very short while you will give birth. Achirat means in a short while. Sanjanishyati, you will give birth to a suputraha, a very nice son. Sumahabalaha, with great, he will have great prowess. Mahaviryaha, Mahatejasvi, such kind of person you will give birth to very quickly. Don't worry. So tava kukshau sanjanishyati means you will in your own womb. So don't worry that you have been poisoned. So in that, so you yourself will give birth to a son. So he's assuaging her fears and saying don't worry about those things. So maybe because he's a Ayurveda specialist or whatever, maybe he gave her some herbs or something to counter that poison. Anyway, Garena Sahita Shriman Mashuchah Kamalekshane Chavanancha Namaskritya Rajaputri Pativrata Patya Virahita Tasmat Putran Devi Vyajayata. So Garena Sahita Shriman. So you will give birth to a son who's Garena Sahitaha. So he will be born with this poison only. That is, that poison will not counter your garbha. So nothing will happen to you. Garena Sahitaha Shriman Sanjanishyati. You will give birth to a Shriman, very famous, very beautiful. Also, you can say Shri is beauty here. You can say so. Shriman Putraha Sanjanishyati. Garena Sahitaha Sanjanishyati. Don't worry, that poison will not affect him. So that poison will be there and he will be born. That's the idea. So Mashuchaha, don't worry. Hey Kamalekshane, hey beautiful eyed lady, don't worry about this matter. Chavanancha Namaskritya Rajaputri Pativrata Patya Virahita Tasmat Putran Devi Vyajayata. So Chavanancha Namaskritya, so having done Namaskara to that Chavana after all his words, that Rajaputri, that Pativrata Rajaputri, that princess who was a very Pativrata. So Patya Virahita, she was divorced. So she was already grieving for her husband's loss. And then Putran Devi Vyajayata, that Devi, that is that queen or that princess, already she's worried about her husband's death. She's grieving about it, but having her fears about a son's birth have been assuaged by the Chavana Rishi and that lady, who was some kind of relief she had, and that Devi Putram Vyajayata, she gave birth to a son finally. Sapatnyatu Garastasyai Dato Garbha Jighangsaya Sahatena Garenaiva Sanjata Sagaro Bhavat. Sapatnyatu Garaha Tasyai Garaha Dattaha, to her Gara poison was given. Tasyai Garaha Dattaha, by whom? Sapatnya, by the co-wives. So Sapatnya Tasyai Garaha Dattaha. Why did she give? Garbha Jighangsaya. So she gave with the intention to put an end to her pregnancy. She wanted her pregnancy to kind of prematurely end. So Garbha Jighangsaya, that Sapatni gave Gara to her. Therefore, Sahat Tena Garenaiva, by that very Gara Sanjataha. So this boy that was born by that same poison which was given to his mother by her co-wife. But that co-wife of his mother gave poison to her so that she will lose the pregnancy. But then the son was born with that poison itself. That is, that poison did not affect him. Therefore, Sahatena Garena, with the same poison he was born, that is, that poison did not affect him. Sahatena Garenaiva Sanjataha, he was born. Therefore, Sagaraha Bhavat, he was named Sagara. This is that Sagara whose story we have seen, that Gangavataranam context. This is that Sagara. Why did he get the name Sagaraha along with poison? Because this is the story. Sagarasya asamanjastu asamanjadatham shuman dilipom shumatah putro dilipasya bhagirathaha bhagirathat kakutsthacha raghustatha raghostu putras tejasvi pravruddhah purushadakaha kalmasha padopya bhavat tasmat jatastu shankhanaha सुदर्शन शंखणस्य अग्निवर्ण सुदर्शनात् शीघ्रगस्त्वग्निवर्णस्य शीघ्रगस्य मरुत्सुतः मरोः प्रशुश्रुकः मरोः प्रशुश्रुकस्त्वासीत् अम्बरीषः प्रशुश्रुकात्. So from that sagarasya asamanja, so to that sagara asamanja was born. Asamanja Amshuman, so from the asamanja Amshuman was born. We already saw sagara story, and then asamanja was banished, but then his son Amshuman was retained and he was made the next king. All that we saw. From asamanja Amshuman was born. Dilipo Amshumatah putraha, Dilipa was Amshuman's son. Dilipasya Bhagirataha putraha, Dilipa's son was Bhagiratha. Bhagirath Kakutstha, from that Bhagiratha Kakutstha was born. Kakutsthacha Raghustata. So therefore this Rama, everyone is called Kakutstha because he is born that Kakutstha's lineage. So Kakutsthacha Raghu, that Raghu was born from that Kakutstha. Raghostu putraha Tejasvi Pravruddhaha Purushadakaha. So Raghostu putraha Tejasvi Pravruddhaha. So Pravruddha was the name of Raghu's son. Raghostu Tejasvi putraha Pravruddhaha. And but then he was Purushadakaha. Purushadakaha means man-eater, cannibal. So he would eat human beings. Why? Because of some Vasishtha Shapa. All these commentators are saying Vasishtha had some Shapa that this person will be eating human beings, and then that's why he is Purushadakaha. And then he is Kalmashapadaha. He is also known as Kalmashapadaha. Why? It seems so because Vasishtha cursed him. He wanted to curse back Vasishtha. So what his wife did, so he took water to curse Vasishtha back, and then his wife came and stopped him from cursing back Vasishtha because Vasishtha was very powerful. So she said, don't curse back. He's a powerful person and all that. Therefore, immediately he left that water on his own feet. So he dropped that water which he lifted to curse Vasishtha, and that water fell on his feet and he got that black color on his feet. Kalmasha Padaha is his feet had the color of Kalmasha. That is some kind of dark color. Kalmasha Padaha he became. Why? Because of that water which he took to curse Vasishtha, he dropped it on his feet, and that formed that Kalmasha there. So Kalmasha Padaha api abhavat. So that Purushadakaha, that Pravruddhaha also became Kalmashapadaha. Why? This is the story Tikakaras are writing. So Kalmashapadaha Tasmad Jatastu Shankhanaha. From him Shankhana was born. Sudarshanaha Shankhanasya Agnivarnaha Sudarshanat. From Sudarshana from Shankhana Sudarshana was born. Sudarshanaha Shankhanasya putraha Agnivarnaha Sudarshanat Jataha. For Sudarshana's son was Agnivarna. Shighragastu Agnivarnasya. Shighraga was Agnivarna's son. Shighragasya Marussutaha. Shighragas son was Maruhu. Marov Prashushrukaha. So Maro's son was Prashushrukaha. Asit Ambarisha Prashushrukat. From that Prashushruka Ambarisha was born. Ambarishasya putraha Abhavan Nahushascha Mahipatihi. Ambarisha's son was that great king Mahipati whose name was Nahusha. Nahushasya Yayatistu Nabhagastu Yayatijaha. Nahusha's son was Yayati and Nabhaga was Yayati's son. Nabhagasya Babhuva Ajaha. Nabhagasya Babhuva Ajad Dasharatho Bhavat. Asmat Dasharatha Jato Bhrataro Ramalakshmano. Nabhaga's son was Aja and Aja's son was Dasharatha. So Ajad Dasharatha Abhavat. From that Aja Dasharatha was born. Asmat Dasharatha Jato Bhrataro Rama Lakshmana. These two sons, Rama and Lakshmana, were born from Asmat Dasharatha. From this Dasharatha, this Rama and Lakshmana, the two brothers were born. So Asmat means he's in front, he's pointing them from them. Or you can say from that kind of Dasharatha who was coming the lineage of so many people, from them this Rama and Lakshmana were born. Adi Vamsha Vishuddhanam Rajnyam Paramadharminam Ikshvaku Kula Jatanam Veeranam Satyavadinam Rama Lakshmanayor Arthe Tvatsute Varaye Nripa He King Janaka. So Rama Lakshmanayoho Arthe. So for the sake of Rama and Lakshmana, Tvatsute Varaye, your two daughters are being asked for. So I ask for your two daughters, He Janaka, your two daughters Sita and Urmila. I ask for the sake of Rama Lakshmana. That is for the sake of Rama I am asking Sita, and for Lakshmana's sake I am asking Urmila. So that all that will come later. So for these kind of Rama Lakshmanas, whom Adi Vamsha Vishuddhanam, these people right from the beginning of their lineage, they are very holy people. So Adi Vamsha Vishuddhanam Rajnyam. So these kings are from the beginning very holy people. Paramadharminam, so Paramadharminam Rajnyam, so Paramadharminam, that is very Dharmika kings, they were always Ikshvaku Kulajatanam, so they are born the lineage of Ikshvaku, Veeranam, Satyavadinam, so Veeranam, those very powerful kings, Satyavadinam, very Satyavan kings, these people. So Rama Lakshmanayoho Arthe. So this Rama and Lakshmana who belong to these kind of kings, Adivamsha Vishuddhanam, Rajnyam, Paramadharminam, Ikshvaku Kulajatanam, Veeranam, Satyavadinam, Rama Lakshmanayoho Arthe. So for the sake of these Rama and Lakshmana who are born to such kind of great kings, the lineage of that kings, Sute Varaye Nripa, I am asking for Rama and Lakshmana, as I am asking for your two daughters in hand, in marriage for this Rama and Lakshmana. Why Sadrishabhyam Narashrestha Sadrishe Datum. So this is another quotable quote from Ramayana. So for the sake of apt, so this is very apt, this Rama and Lakshmana getting married to Sita and Urmila is very apt, he is telling. Sadrishabhyam, he Narashrestha, Sadrishabhyam Sadrishe Datum. You should give. So to who's apt, to them you have to give. That is, whom else will you give Sita and Urmila to apart from Rama and Lakshmana? They are Sadrisha, that is, they are apt, made for each other, they say, So that is this. Sadrishabhyam Sadrishe Datum. Sadrishe means two people. Sadrishabhyam also two people you have to give. That is, to Rama and Lakshmana, that Sita and Urmila, you have to give Datum Arhasi, he Narashrestha. इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये आदि काव्ये बालकांडे सप्ततितमः सर्गः. So we will stop for here. Almost 1 hour is over. So the next sarga we will take up in the next session. Om Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritamastakaanjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalocanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Tatsat. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Om. So